Hey Gemini, thank you for joining me today. I'm Cleo. Excuse me. And this is Cleo Soul to Roll. Listen, the energies that we've been dealing with has been. We knew we were going to deal with the energies. We knew all this was coming down. We knew that we would be upgrading to a higher level. However, for some of us, it's been quite challenging. Even for me, I had to take a couple of weeks off, from reading, from social media. The reason why is because I know that I was moving through a transformational period, and I didn't want to be influenced by anything that wasn't working at the same level at vibration that I was working at, or that I feel like I am. Meaning, if I'm looking at something that's bringing my thoughts to a lower level, then it's bringing my vibration down. And that could be happening with you as well, Gemini, which is why you've taken time for yourself, which is very important. So let's see what the cards have to say. Yeah, Gemini, you have been focusing your mind. This card came out also with other astrological signs, not a, I think maybe one or two, which means that we all as a collective is definitely focusing our mind on balancing our chakras. When we moved to the portion of our lives where we had to do the more shadow work and focusing our mind in the inside the work that we were doing, working with our shadow, is we were learning to listen to our intuition, which means that we are focusing our mind. We're focusing our third eye. As you can see with the card, the third eye chakra is open. And with the colors here, these are the colors of our chakras. And basically, she's holding. It is a Star of David, of course. It is a Merkaba, but she's holding it in her hand, which means, as I focus my mind, it says, "Thank you, angels, for helping me to focus on my priorities." As I focus my mind, I have the ability to hold my destiny in my own hands, and I could see my destiny through my own third eye chakra. And and you know what, Gemini, being the first of the air signs, you have definitely the ability to do mental gymnastics. You know exactly what I mean when I say that. So this is the time for you, Gemini, to focus your mind. And this card basically is definitely, definitely a Gemini card. I absolutely love it. Also, Gemini, the miracle of forgiveness, Jeremiel. Thank you, Jeremiel, for Archangel Jeremiel, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. Gemini, listen, and you're also holding the light. Gemini, okay, this is definitely a Gemini card too, because you do need angels to help you with forgiveness. So look up the law of forgiveness, Gemini, and the meaning and the purpose of that. It is a universal law. When you do ask for forgiveness, it stops karma in its tracks, and it puts you on a total new path and give you a different outcome for your destination. So the art and the miracle of forgiveness, it is a miracle, and it is absolutely necessary to understand. Now, the Geminis, I know they will forgive you, but they ain't gonna tell you. So we need to change that. If someone asks you for forgiveness, Gemini, let them know that I do forgive you. I may not have to hang out with you and do all that stuff and be chummy with you at this moment because I am a Gemini and I like to hold on things that burn, like my seething attitude. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It is funny though. Okay, so Gemini, listen, as you focus in your mind, you are also seeing signs and synchronicities. Thank you, angels. I trust your well timed guidance and signs. So, listen, if you're seeing 1111, 333, waking up every night at the same time, 3 a.m., 3:30, 2:20, you know, and seeing these numbers at the same time, you have to look up the number 1111. Look up the numbers that you're seeing and the significance of those numbers, because your angels could be very well speaking to you. And with synchronicities, you see the card is the yin and yang. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull it back, and we have to take a closer look at it. As you can see, there is people there. You see the hand here? You see the hand? And here you can actually see the face. This is you, Gemini, working on doing your shadow work. And this is you integrating your light and your shadow side. Those, you don't overcome your shadow. You just integrate it in who you are and live above that. Bring that, the purpose is to bring that energy to a higher level. That's the purpose of shadow work, is to bring that energy to a higher level, transform it, transmute it into light, bring light into darkness. I mean, when we read the Christian Bible, God said, "Let there be light." Apparently, he was doing shadow work, or he was in darkness. If you're already in light, then you don't need to bring light into the situation. Even if he was meaning, bring knowledge and light as knowledge and wisdom. Well, if that is the case, then maybe, we have to assume that there was no knowledge and there was no wisdom. Whatever he was bringing in, he was bringing it in from a place where there was no place for it. I don't know if I said that right, but I definitely know what I mean. I hope you understand what I mean as well. So, this is what you've done, and this is what we all done as a collective. And you've done that, Gemini, by focusing your mind. And you have a mind, Gemini, that is basically out of the world. People have to be very intelligent to keep up with you. And the fact of the matter is, you love intelligence. And you like that mental challenge. So doing shadow work for you is really a breeze. It really is a breeze. The only thing about the shadow work that you probably had discomfort with is the fact that you had to do it alone. This is something that you do have to, do alone yourself. And divine timing. So everything is happening in divine timing. So you may be expecting something and asking the universe to bring something into your life, and the universe is saying, through signs of synchronicity, I'm going to tell you when it's coming. However, it's going to happen when you focus your mind, exercise forgiveness, and move into a place where you will be able to handle with that which you are seeking. Because you're going to have to hold this in your hand, and it's going to be a part of your entire core. Your entire core. You'll have to be able to control it and hold it in your hand. So it's going to take divine timing there. You're going to have to grow into that. You understand? You definitely understand what I'm saying, Gemini. Yeah. Take charge and action. So that is under the miracle of forgiveness. Okay. A lot is going on with that. Okay. So when it comes to forgiveness, you have to take charge and action. You have to step up. Because you could be dealing with someone that's not going to even ask you for forgiveness while they know they effed up. That doesn't mean that you have to go and tell them, because this person or these people may be crazy and don't feel like they don't need your forgiveness while they do. So you could just say in your mind, I forgive you. I forgive myself for allowing it to happen, but I also forgive you, and blah, 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 and all that stuff. Also, Gemini, you could be thinking about doing your own thing. Do it, because the angels are saying take charge and action. You also could be thinking about starting your own business. Do that. Going back to school, do that. But before you do those things, make sure you focus your mind and weigh the options. How am I going to do it? Blah, blah, blah. Everything that a Gemini does in order to be very successful as you are. Yeah, we have spiritual growth coming in for you. I think I just finished reading Taurus, and they had growth, and I think that means growing on all levels. But again, we have the third eye chakra open, and it is shining in every direction. On the first card, when it's focused in the mind, she's holding that you're focusing firstly on yourself. But this one, as you experience spiritual growth after this, under synchronicities, you are the third eye chakra is focusing on the collective. And I'm also being told to tell you, Gemini, your third eye chakra is buffed, shining, and is open. So when it comes to taking charge in action and making a move, divine timing, your spirit is so strong, you're so wise, you're listening to your intuition, you cannot be fooled. So if someone is trying to tell you that it's this and you know it's that, trust yourself. Because your third eye chakra is open. You have the FBI, CIA, NSA in the middle of your hands. So they cannot lie to you, though they try. You don't even have to dress them. Just know that this may not be the truth. And some of you, the Geminis I know, they'll tell you, bitch. Excuse me. I didn't mean to say that. Oh, Lord. Some of the Geminis I know would tell you, this baby, no. I don't even believe it. And then they'll put that mental mind judo on you and karate chop you to hit to hell and put you right next to the devil's crack. Anyway, relationships. Okay, so this is basically what we were just talking about. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Well, that is definitely a Gemini. Geminis like you like relationships that meets your level. And I will tell you this, guys, everyone is not capable of meeting that level with you. And sometimes we do feel, not me, but, for the Geminis that know me, we get along very well. Listen, and I'm not trying to toot my horn and say I'm smart and all this kind of stuff, but some of us feel like your conversation, talking to you is always an entrapment. And Listen, I know that you're not even trying to do it. You just can't help it. And that's okay. It's okay. Because Geminis feel like, I know. And that's why we have the third eye chakra open. It's okay, baby. We need to learn, the collective have, this is a part of your gift to us, to learn to think in that manner, to bring our thought process up to a higher level. There is absolutely no way a Gemini, you Geminis, should shrink to our levels. Don't do it. You make us rise to your level. You continue to push us. Because, me as a Capricorn, I'm going to continue to push you. And this is how we rise together as one. This is us coming together, and synchronizing ourselves together. Because we got to go to a whole new level. And we cannot bring foolery and foolishness with us. Made me go on a tangent. Service. I feel good when I help others. That is definitely you, Gemini. And when you're doing that mental judo, you feel like I'm helping you. You may not see it now, but you're going to see it later. It may be years because of the way you think it. I don't know. But it is good. And this is what I was just saying. Gemini, do not lower your vibration. Do not lower yourself to meet us. Bring us up. That is your service to us, to the collective. We just was talking about that. And adversity, I accept that that challenges are the best way to learn. Gemini. This is exactly what we've been talking about for the last minute. You do that mental judo, and we learn from that. It is your responsibility to continue to teach us and keep us in check. It's okay. We would definitely thank you later. We're definitely going to thank you later. I'm glad you said that. This is what we're going to say. It's something that we would say, "Ooh, I'm so glad you told me. I would have never known." So don't be feeling sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for the rest of us. Put us right where we need to be. Because we don't have time. This is it. We're all moving to a whole new level. And I definitely want to get through that threshold. I definitely want to get through it. So if it takes me crying into my hands and and all that kind of stuff, like my mother say, I'm doing this for your good. And now when I look back, she was absolutely correct. Okay, so we do have Cancer coming in. We want to see what other astrological energy that you're dealing with, Gemini. We have Cancer coming in saying relax. And basically with Cancer is relax on the way you're thinking with the anxiety, depression maybe, or thinking that, you're too much. Excuse me. When you're just enough. We also have, outside of Cancer, we have Capricorn coming in and reminding you to step up and lead. And that's what Capricorns do. They come in and they say, listen, baby, don't shrink yourself. Don't do it. Don't even shrink yourself. Because, see, that's when you're going to regret doing it. And the person you're shrinking yourself, honey, they're not going to even think twice. They just going to roll right on over. And thinking they getting over on you when you've had to sit down. No, step up and lead. And we have Leo coming in saying, be humble. First quarter moon in Leo. And we're definitely in Leo, but we've already passed the first quarter moon. So you probably was taking a little break on your the way you're thinking and acting, or not acting but reacting. So that time is past. According to these cards here, that card in Leo is saying this is what you've been doing. Now it's time to reverse that. Okay, this is going to have to be the... Let's just go. Okay, so yeah, Gemini, you did take a little time to work on yourself in the cocoon alone. Okay, but it says it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone, which you've done, instead of placing your focus on another, and which is the first card coming out, focus your mind. That's exactly what you've done. Instead of focusing on another, now it's time to give to yourself. And this is what we're talking about, Gemini, when you had to cut the cord. Address Judas and ask Judas, excuse me, Judas, what are you talking about? What you talking about, Judas? Excuse me? That's what you did, Gemini. You was like, excuse me? I'm not having that, boo. And then you went into a place where you had to focus on yourself, do the shadow work, exercise forgiveness, all that. The miracle, yeah. That's exactly what happened. So don't feel bad that you needed to take time for yourself. You needed that. I'm just going to pull one card because we're already at 22 minutes here. Yeah. Baby. The Six of Swords here. Excuse me. Six of Wands. In reverse. When it's upright, that means it's time for, you was out, you was fighting. There is still maybe some mental things going on where someone could be affecting the way you are focusing on yourself. We basically need to let that go. Yeah, you got your arms crossed and it's a love situation. You got your arms crossed, and it doesn't have to be with a partner. It could be with a child. It could be with a mother, father, brother, sister, a friend, a work situation where you love your job, but you're giving more to it than it is given to you. So focus on that. Guys, I'm Cleo, Gemini. This is Cleo Soul Tarot. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Click the like button. Share it with someone that needs to know where you are as far as your energy right now. And always leave a comment, Gemini, because when you leave a comment, we know together and we grow together. I'm Cleo, and I will read you later.